Hello, everyone, and welcome to Revive and Thriveology. In this episode, I'm sharing with you 6 easy tips to lift the energy of your home. There are 6 excellent tips that I know you're going to love, and do them in a specific order, and you will find a huge shift of your space. This is for you if you are hosting a big holiday event, have house guests, anything, and you just need a reset in your home. I hope you love it. Keep listening. Welcome to Revive and Thriveology. I help women transform their lives by harmonizing their living space through holistic home practices. I'm your host, Lisa Morton. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of Revive and Thriveology. So today I'm doing something special, just a quick little episode here. I know we're moving into that time of year where there's family and, visiting, there's engagements for the holidays, there's, dinners we're hosting, and there's a lot going on. So I wanted to bring you some tips to lift the energy of your home. It can be a stressful time, okay? So make sure you find that downtime. But if you need a quick reset, maybe you have someone showing up for a last minute dinner and you just want to lift the energy of your space, these are for you, okay? 6 quick easy tips. I also have a little bonus at the end, so we'll dive in. And I recommend you do these in the order that I'm listing them because I'm a big believer in building that energy with intention. So we'll start with step 1, 2, 3. If you can't get to all 6 steps, that's okay. But step one is to open the windows. It's easy in the winter months to keep our windows closed forever and never let in any fresh air, and you might think, oh, well, there goes my electric bill or my heat bill, but cracking them is not going to significantly, increase your bills. Cracking them for just even 2 minutes, and it can maybe even be one in each area of the room. Just simply cracking to let that fresh air in, to let it flow, let it fill your space with that fresh air, okay? Even when we keep those windows closed during these winter months, not only does the air just get stale, but the energy gets really stagnant, okay? So we want to keep that energy flowing. And one of the easiest ways to handle that is to open the windows. It's so easy, okay? Step 1, open some windows, crack them open, let the air flow. Step number 2, again, this is easy, but sometimes we don't think about it. I want you to open the blinds. I can't tell you how many times I've gone into a client's home and the blinds are drawn, or they have rooms that it feels energetically like they're completely closed off. And sometimes they are. Like I've had clients who, their kids are off at college and they don't come home very often. And, when they're not at home, the blinds are drawn, there's no lights, there's literally no energy in that corner of their home. So I tell them to start a routine of going in, opening the blinds, turning on the lights to keep the energy flowing through there, okay? And it's easy during these winter months maybe to keep the blinds drawn and stay cozy inside, but that natural light is so important, especially if you struggle with the seasonal affective disorder. Get the natural light. And maybe that you even want to open the blind and just sit in front of the window. Might be too chilly. I mean, I'm a big fan of bundle up, get outside. Bundle up as much as you can. I had a friend once that said, there's no such thing as being too cold outside. You're just ill prepared. So get outside, get air. But if you can't, sit in front of the window. Let the sunlight hit your face. Feel it against your skin. That will revive your body. That also will make the energy, lift the energy of the space, and your house guests will feel better too, as they're coming into your space. All right, so number 3, okay, here's my next tip. So you want to open those windows, open the blinds, and then number 3 is aromatherapy because scent is so powerful. So often people can remember scents from, years ago. I have a couple certain scents that once I know that smell, I'm like transported to another time or another place. And you can easily use scent to lift the energy of your space. So You can go a couple different routes with this. You can go light and bright and citrusy. You can go fall, cozy, scented, or relaxing and calm. I like lavender. If you want to add a little something to it, lavender with just a drop of peppermint. So diffuse this throughout your home. If you don't have a diffuser, invest in a diffuser. They're really inexpensive. I will say buy high quality essential oils to put in your diffuser because that will make the difference, okay? Make sure they're high quality. So use a diffuser, diffuse it throughout your space. And typically you can get a diffuser to fill the whole home with scent. And it isn't heavy, overwhelming. It's just enough to reset the energy of the spray, of the space. The other option is to make a spritz. So of course I have the Good She spritz, but you can make your own. Just simply get a glass bottle, add some water and some essential oil. It doesn't have to be crazy in depth, and then just mist it around the space to reset the energy of the space. You know, keep in mind when you're using essential oils that they're from the earth, or they're from plants, right? So they grow up out of the earth and they grow into these plants, and that's how they harvest the oil come from these plants. So it's kind of like another wood element that you're putting into your space to revive it and refresh it. I also love to use aromatherapy throughout my home in products. For example, my hand soap. I make my hand soap thanks to Allison Price. Yeah, I interviewed her a while back. If you didn't get a chance to listen to that interview, go listen. She has great recipes. She makes everything down to her own homemade, natural, non-toxic dryer sheets. So if you can implement aroma into your space some way beyond diffusing or spritzing, then add it in. Okay, so tip 1, open the windows. Tip 2, then open the blinds. Tip 3, diffuse a scent. And then we're on to tip number 4, which is light a candle. The fire element is really powerful too. It's yang, right? Any type of fire element is yang in nature, so it's a little more active. It's a higher energy. So simply lighting one candle. Maybe if you have a fireplace, you want to put a fire in the fireplace, because we all know that feels really cozy. But you can also start out with just a candle. Be very intentional as you light it, lighting it with the intention of lifting the energy of your home. Okay, next up, so this one might take a little more work, but that's okay. It takes a couple minutes. Sweep the floor. It's easy to not think about the power of sweeping your floor, to think of it just as a chore. But think about your feet are on the ground, on the earth, on the floor. You know, that's your connection to the earth. And if there's debris and pet hair and food crumbs between your feet and that connection, think about the energy there. So sweep your floor, sweep it with intention, sweep it with care, maybe sweep it with mantra. Make sure your heart feels light and good as you're sweeping that floor and filling that area with your intention and with your energy. All right. Next one is wipe down the surfaces in your kitchen. So those are, we talked about the floor, and then a lot of times the kitchen is where a lot of people hang out, but it's also that horizontal surface that's lifted up closer, that's more easily visible. So you're going to see those things, and the crumbs on the counter are going to bother you. So take the time to clean. I always like a natural, non-toxic cleaner. You can even just use soap and water, wipe down your countertops, clean out your sink. Okay, remember this, your countertops, if you have a stone countertop, a granite, a quartz countertop, this is a bonus because this is the earth element. So it's refreshing that earth element. And if you don't have a stone countertop, that's okay too. Just as you're cleaning, think about infusing it with that grounding sensation as you're wiping. And I think about doing everything with intention. And if you're not feeling like you can fully put that intention there, come up with a mantra. Recite a mantra. Have a few words you'd say. Maybe a poem. All right, so those are my 6 steps. I want you, again, to do those in order. Open the windows, open the blinds, get in some aromatherapy, light your candle for that fire element, sweep the floor, and then wipe down your counters. It's easy, right? You can do this. Now here is your bonus. Your body and your space are reciprocal. The energy of both go back and forth. There is not where one starts, one ends. It just works fluid-like. So take yourself outside and get out into nature. Again, bundle up if you need. Go find a park and walk. Go find some woods. If you can't find a park, just get out and, just be outside in nature next to some living plants, some trees, some shrubbery. Maybe just wander over by your neighbor's yard if they have some nice bushes, right? Just get outside and be outside in nature. This will reset the energy of your body. Okay, so after you've done these tasks, maybe you want to take that little reset. It's also nice, I find, if I'm hosting something, if I'm preparing if I can have 10 minutes to myself before they all start coming in the door, before they start flooding in, before the festivities kick off, if I can have 10 minutes to reset the energy of my body, then I can be a better version of myself for those people. I can really be present and I can really enjoy it. So I hope these quick tips help you move into the holiday season, move into this busy time of year, and feel the energy of your home just uplifted. Remember to come back to this and listen if you need a reset. If you know someone else who might be hosting an event this season or would just enjoy this episode, please share it with them. Alrighty, everyone, good luck, and let me know how all of this goes in the comments below. Enjoy these easy, quick tips to lift the energy of your home. I will see you all next time. I'd like to thank our production company, Coraggio Media, the WELT 95.7 studios, and our sponsor, Good Chi. For more information, follow the link in the show notes. Be sure to hit like, hit the subscribe button, and leave us a 5-star review. If you want to connect, find us on Facebook, and be sure to let me know what topics you'd like to hear about. Thank you so much for listening. See you next time.